But all is not well when the appearance of a mysterious spiky-haired assassin looms above our two heroes. As he gets ready to strike, he raises himself up in a cross-like position, and he shouts at the top of his lungs, "The way of assassination, rule number 1, blend into the shadows, control your breathing, and wait for your target to let down his guard. I am pronouncing my attack by standing in a cross-like stance and shouting at the top of my lungs. Obviously, my opponent cannot tell where I am." Wait a minute. Spiky hair, in the profession of an assassin-like job, does everything wrong, likes to shout at the top of his lungs. Now, where have I seen another anime character like that? It's at the top of my tongue.
You and me, right now, fair and square! Let's go!
Oh god, Kakashi, take care of him!
Leaf Village Secret Finger Jutsu! 1,000 years of death!
Right, now teach him what a true master assassin should do.
Ninja must know how to conceal their movements and hide effectively.
Thank you, Kakashi. With his cover blown, it is then revealed that this is actually a friend of Maka's and Soul Eater's. Why he was trying to assassinate them, I have no idea. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to the one, the only, Black Star, aka Exhibit D. D for downright dumb. Looking at his name more closely, you'll also see a star in the middle of Black Star's name. Trust me, you'll see a lot more of that as the manga goes on. After that minor annoyance, they finally get around to calling Shinigama-sama. Okay, I know this manga hasn't been doing well so far for me, but come on, this is Shinigama-sama, which literally translates, for you that don't know, to the Grim Reaper. They can't possibly mess this up. This is death incarnate. I mean, with all the subtlety that we've seen so far, they can't possibly screw this up. Come on, come on, let's see. Let's see exactly what they did for the Grim Reaper. Of course! Why was I expecting anything cool or over-the-top exaggeration? No! No, no, no! What we get is a preschooler's construction paper, jaggedy cut-out image of a weird person with a skull mask, or what is supposed to be a skull mask. God damn this manga! You may think I'm exaggerating, but no. If you look at the first line that Shinigama says, you will understand my rage. Hi, how are ya? Yo, sup? Nice to see you. Based on what's written here, they make him sound like one of those teachers that tries to be cool and in with their students, but they only pass themselves off as being gay and flamboyant. And the big problem with that is, he's the Grim Reaper! And his design, oh my god, he looks so flat in 2D. It's like the artist literally took a piece of black construction paper, cut out some jaggedy lines, put a white mask skull on it with 3 eye holes and 3 tusks. And why did Shinigama bring them all here? For a remedial class. But before anyone has a chance to argue with Shinigama-sama, he then cuts in by saying, "Guys, what are the duties of the Meister and the weapon?" "To have the weapon eat the souls of 99 humans and 1 witch, making it into the death scythe, Shinigama-sama's weapon." Let me get this straight. You have your weapon eat 99 human souls and 1 witch's soul, so that it can become the most powerful weapon in whatever world this happens to be. And then you take your weapon, your partner, that you've been working with all this time, had a close bond with, and you give them away to your older teacher who happens to be the Grim Reaper. What is the point in all that? I just don't understand it. Why would somebody work so hard to just give it all away in the end? It doesn't make any sense. The reason why they're taking this remedial class is because they haven't collected any souls. Procrastination! And then we get the mother of plot expositions in this entire manga. Apparently, the rumors about Sid Sensei's death and the strange person attacking drama students are one and the same. Because Sid Sensei has been turned into a zombie by a mysterious figure that strangely looks a little bit like Edward Scissorhands. I don't know, I guess it's the patchwork coat. Anyways, if they do not complete this task of taking care of Sid Sensei the zombie, they will be expelled from the school.
Because you're all just a bunch of losers. Oops, did I say that out loud?
So they go to the place where Sid Sensei is buried, which is the Hook Cemetery. Not only is it a stupid name, but it's a stupid idea for a graveyard. I mean, what are they thinking? With all this death stuff, I would have thought that they would at least had a body hanging up on the rafters, but no, they just have a bunch of hooks laying around. Somebody could actually get hurt if they were visiting their relatives here. I mean, come on, people! The next bit goes as such. Foreshadowing. Soul Eater pissed off. Tsubaki trying to keep her head together. Maka sad. Let's go piss on his grave. Yeah, let's poop on it too. And then... Scared? You're scared, aren't you? Damn. I'd have to say, I have absolutely nothing negative to say on these 2 pages. However, on the next page I have plenty to say. Despite not looking very much like a zombie, Sid Sensei would have actually been a pretty cool idea for a zombie. The idea of actually using his own gravestone as a weapon is a neat idea. The only problem is that he speaks.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's been a while. Death.
Huh?
I was the kind of guy who always greeted people properly. Ding dong, dead dong.
I think that blow to the head made him a little bit retarded. Sid tells them that he feels fantastic being a zombie, and he wants his students to feel the exact same way. But killing people to teach a lesson is wrong, so it's up to our heroes to... What the hell? Am I looking at this correctly? It looks like Soul Eater is coming out of a scythe, or what's going on? Let me explain. Soul Eater, Tsubaki, Death Scythe, and others like them are known as demon weapons, or people that can go from a human form to a weapon form. But that doesn't explain this weird contortion. In a previous panel, we saw Soul Eater's arm become the Scythe Blade. Now we see that half of his body is coming out of said Scythe Blade. We see that one arm is sticking out, but I can't tell if that other white thing is his arm or his neck. Where is his neck anyways? The way they have this drawn, you can't tell where his lower half begins and his upper half starts. Take something like Transformers for examples. They freeform into 2 different forms, from a vehicle to a robot form, and when they do that, we can clearly see how they go from point A to point B. Here, it's anybody's guess.